Yeah, I think, originally it had such a symbolic message back in '54, and and that's why it's been so successful, I think, but we really tried to take that antidote and bring it back to, to today, and have a relevant message for today. And yeah, I think, well, Godzilla really, for us, represents nature, and man is the mutos, and the radiation is sort of our abusive nature, and Godzilla's come back to sort of restore balance. So, and them characters within that, like there's so many kind of things going on because there's family issues and things like that. And I think, for my character, it's almost sort of taking on the beast head on, and not necessarily Godzilla, but his own fears, to kind of, in his own life, I think so. Well, I mean, that's what we've done in this one, and I think it's definitely worked, yeah. Gareth, that's kind of the way, the director, that's the way he kind of works, he kind of creates these really naturalistic moments in life with people that, have real life, ordinary issues, and are dealing with them, and you feel for those characters, and you're going to feel for what happens when a natural disaster happens, so, and you're along with the journey, and it's shot from a sort of from people's perspective, so you really feel as an audience you're seeing it in like a documented style kind of way, almost, but it's very artistically done, Surprisingly very, very chilled out and calm, very mellow. I have no idea how. Like, one day I turned up and was like, it was all the way through, practically near the end of the shoot, and I just was like, how have you not, like, lost your shit, Like, you don't scream at nobody, doesn't, maybe that's just because I've worked with directors that do lose their cool a bit, especially when it comes to the end of the movie, it's surprising, but he's very cool guy, very humble and modest, and very open to collaborate, and I mean that with the actors, but also the studio, and that's a heavy duty thing to deal with, and a fan base, so it's a lot of pressure on him, but he deals with it. He still has his hair, like. I was really well. I mean, I can't pronounce the title. Marley, Marmay. Yeah, I saw that, and that was a standout performance. I think it was. I hadn't seen someone do that in a long time, and I think I remember seeing it, going, "Wow, I wonder what she's gonna do next." And then I'm working with her, and I'm working with her again. So yeah, I remember meeting Gareth and him saying, "Well, about the wife. Who do you think?" And he went, "Lizzie Osborne." Wow. I think she's brilliant, that would be great, but I was kind of mad that sort of the cast is must have been so ambitious for them, it must have been feel strange, but they said that, everyone that their first choice, they went after and they got, so that's amazing. It's like Ken Watanabe, Sally Hawkins, Juliette Binoche, I would never sort of think put her in a movie like this. We're so lucky. I think it looks great. The completed film, really. I mean, before that, there was an amalgamation of different kind of, animal roars, sort of kind of built together just to kind of give something for us to play with and react to. But yeah, it's sort of only in the end, really. I'm surprised, as in, yeah, I mean, I mean, it was like I knew what they were aiming to go for, but to be able to kind of express and pitch the sort of idea and then kind of deliver, what they were saying is amazing, because usually you get someone going, "Oh, I'm going to do this," and go, "Well, that look anything like what you said to me a year ago." But so but it's surprising in a sense. I suppose you could look and go, "Wow, I mean, that was just, it's great. It works. It's really great. I mean, there's emotion in it. There's characters you feel for. It's epic. You get an understanding of Godzilla. You feel for him at the end. It's like it's more than, I don't know what you could quote it. Because people just go blockbuster or independent, but this is an epic, you know, story and a movie on scale, but it's artistically shot and you know, done. So it's hard to sort of put it in what category. I don't know really, but it's good. Just the fact that he had so much kind of meaning. You know, back when after World War II in Japan, you know, they had so much devastation. They needed to kind of create something that had the same sort of effect and a symbolic message, and so, and we did the same for this. You know, we just he stands for a lot. You know, no matter how sort of profound it might seem, it's just like you kind of get the sentiment. You kind of understand it. You know. No, I think there's a shot where it goes across like smashed up Vegas and all sorts of places, so I can possibly, I don't know.